Hey, it's Rob, and welcome to Axel's Garage. Today we're doing batteries in remotes, and we're going to do this Crimestopper, and it's a, what is it? It's a Crimestopper CoolStart RS9000ER is the module in the car. I'm sure these Crimestopper remotes cover a wide variety of different Crimestopper modules and remote start systems. So we got two different remotes. We don't even know if this was on Cosmo, our 2000 Jeep Cherokee that we picked up, and that's the Bulldog hacking in the background. And we had the guy that we bought the truck from said he had never used the remote start system, so we don't know if it worked, if it didn't work. If it worked, I'm sure it worked at one time, and probably the batteries went dead in the remote, and when he got the truck from his father, he never started using it. So we are going to put new batteries in these remotes, and they're two different ones, and hopefully when we put the batteries in, they'll power up, and we'll see if the system in the vehicle actually works. And if it doesn't, then we'll have some troubleshooting to do. But it's all wired in. It's got two fuses. Both fuses are good. I took the bottom of the dash down and saw where everything's wired in. It doesn't look like it's been touched or partially removed or anything like that, so we're keeping our fingers crossed. Anyway, the remotes. The remotes both take an A23 battery, right? So it looks like a little AAA, but half size. And this is actually a 12-volt battery. It's an A23. And I'll put a link in the description below to all the things that we're using here today. So without further ado, all we need is a little micro Phillips head. Most guys have these little baby screwdrivers in a set in their toolbox. That's all you need. And I'll move the camera and show you what I'm doing. Alright, so these remotes that are slightly different. This one has two of these little baby Phillips head screws at the bottom. So once you get them both out, this should separate. You can see there's a little groove going around. Show you where it separates. If it doesn't come apart, you can't grab it apart with your hand. Just look for a spot that there's an opening. Like right here, there's a little switch on the side. I guess that's to use it for two different cars, and you could just pry it with a little baby flathead screwdriver and pry it apart. When you pry it apart, the key ring falls out because it's in the clamshell, and then just gently remove the battery, and that's our dead one. So then we'll take our new A23 battery and slide it in, make sure it's making good contact and it's in all the way. You take your little keychain doodad, and there's going to be a little groove, and you slide that back in the groove in the clamshell housing, and then you could take your back cover and you could put it on and make sure it's fitting all the way around. Okay, you got to make sure you get this thing nice and flat in the holder. Okay, and when you have that in the groove, it keeps everything nice and even. All right, and there we go. All right. When you got no gap all the way around, you know you're good. Put your little two baby screws back in. These screws are tiny and easy to lose. Okay, screws are in, and I have an LED light when I press the buttons. See the little LED light lighting up over there? Alright, don't know what these buttons do. I'm hoping they do the same as this because these buttons are worn off. And we'll change it on this one. This one's got a big LED light in it. This one has one screw. In the back middle, it's just a different design. Doesn't have the little thing to retain the key in it. It's got a normal loop. And same thing with this one. Just find a little gap in the housing, and it pops apart. Okay, a little different design on the inside, but pull the battery out. Grab your new battery. Okay, make sure it's in all the way. This one you could actually hit the buttons easily. Alright. Make sure you got it closed all the way. Alright. So the unlock lights up. The lock doesn't. Don't really know. Start lights up. Trunk release lights up. Who knows? Alright, so that's it. We got our batteries and our remotes. Easy swap if you have one of these Crimestopper automatic start systems. For us, we're going to have to go troubleshooting and see if it actually works on the vehicle, because we have no idea whether this works with the vehicle. But changing the remotes was this video is about. We'll link the batteries and anything else in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching.